DFS 2013 introduces small area filter for roughing. This is an area filter for roughing that removes small enclosed pockets of tool paths. Eliminating these small areas helps prevent damage to tooling, and the user defines these areas as a percentage of the tool diameter. So for this demonstration, I'm going to open a folder, and this has the assembly we use for the demonstration plus a tool crib. There's a tool in here that is not one of the standard tools installed with DFS, so we've supplied the tool for you. So first I'll drag the assembly in. Okay, there's the part, and we'll get that tool loaded so that you see the proper tooling in your demonstration. So I'll go to Managers and go to my Tool Manager, and we're using the Tools crib. I'm going to import that tool crib. So I'm going to browse into my rolling demo to the small area rough folder where you have this small area rough.xml. Click OK and click import, and one tool is imported. Okay, that's this D32R6. So we're ready to go with this demo. Okay, now to watch this tool in action, I'm going to go ahead and just run a centerline simulation. It's a Z-level rough. It's going to mill down into this pocketed area. Okay, so you can see it's doing its normal step down, and everything seems to be fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this away. Take advantage of the cutaway view we have here in SolidWorks. And if you look at this tool path, it's going down into these small pocketed areas. And this area is so small that the tool is never really moving completely off of this center material. So that center material is building up and building pressure as the tool moves down. And it's going to at least damage the tool, if not break it, or at least the inserts. So what we want to do is have a nice way of eliminating these areas. Now we could always do it in the past with some other strategies like putting a surface, masking off this hole. But this is a nice tool that will take care of this automatically as a percentage of the tool diameter. So I'll stop the simulation and go over to my Delcam manager, and let's look at the attributes of this Z-level rough. Right click and edit attributes, drag this out a little bit, and you see area removal down here at the bottom. We're going to remove those unsafe areas. And you can say, well, let's only remove enclosed areas, or you can also remove open areas that are within this threshold, 95% of the tool diameter. So we'll accept that with the defaults, and let's run a new simulation. I'll go ahead and keep it in the section view right now, just so we can see that that tool is not going to go down into those areas right now. Okay, so it's milling on down, and you can see that tool path stops short of those unsafe areas here and here. If you want to go a little deeper, you could go back and you could reduce that percentage a little bit. Now, just to finish this off, I'll get rid of my section view, and we'll take a look at this with the 3D simulation. And you can see that this is going to do a nice job removing as much material as it can as safely as possible. Okay, here finally we're going to get down into the pocket. You can ramp down, it can remove material. But it leaves out those unsafe areas.